Welcome to Uffsides. This is the very best weekend of the NFL year, the Divisional Round playoffs. I'm Matt Ufford, and guess what? We got the gang back together. I'm joined by Alex and Will. I thought you were fired. I thought you were just gone forever.
You know, I just want to thank this man for finally paying my bail.
Nice.
I'm out.
First up, the Chiefs at the Patriots. This is the first time these two teams have faced off since 2014. Was it a Monday night game?
Yeah.
Week 4 Monday night game. KC pounded New England 41-14. It was actually the we're on to Cincinnati, and it changed the whole tenor of the Patriots season before they went on to win the Super Bowl.
Did they?
It's debatable. The Chiefs en route to a 30-0 butthole stomping of the Texans last week. Lost Jeremy Maclin to what looked like an ACL. It's actually a high ankle sprain.
If he does play, he'll be so gimpy that he might as well not.
Did you see this week that Tom Brady has never tried coffee in his life?
Weirdo.
I haven't gone like 90 seconds without coffee since we started filming. He's gonna live so much longer because of his diet. Like, I'll tell you what though, however many years they're gonna live longer than us, those are shitty years, man. Like, those are the years at the end of your life. You don't want those anyway.
Made it.
I'd rather have 40 great years than 80 shitty ones.
Well,
you're not living past 40.
No way.
Rob Gronkowski spent his bye weekend in Florida, shirtless, by a pool.
No clue how he got there, though.
Just sometimes he wakes up and he's in Florida. Spring break! Let's humor the Chiefs fans out there, and by humor I mean they're very humorless people that need to have their egos stroked because their precious Chiefs have won 11 games in a row now.
I think they just have to not fall behind early. It sounds cliche, but it's especially true with them if Alex Smith has to air it out. He's only been averaging 26 pass attempts a game during this 11-game winning streak, so.
Ironically, they also shouldn't try to get ahead big early because we know what happens to the Chiefs when they do that.
Let's talk a little bit about the matchups. With Maclin questionable, the Chiefs' primary receiving threat is going to be Travis Kelce, and he'll be covered mostly by Jamie Collins, one of the best coverage linebackers in the game.
If I had to choose anyone to cover a tight end, I'd choose Jamie Collins.
How are the Chiefs going to win this game? And that is by running the ball. Spencer Ware has looked great, even better than Charkandrick, the Shark, and Rick West. I felt like the Shark and Rick is a really funny cartoon. Anyway, Chiefs need to run the ball. They need to tap into that great pass rush that they've got. Put Tom Brady on his ass. I would say that this game does favor the Patriots. They're 5-point favorites as we record this. I think the Pats have a better quarterback and a better coach, and that's why they're going to win the game.
I think the Chiefs could hold the Patriots offense down a little bit, but their offense I don't think it'll muster enough juice. I think Pats win pretty comfortably.
Sorry, KC. Your offense, unlike your barbecue, is not juicy enough. Packers at Cardinals is your Saturday night game. Do you think Aaron Rodgers just looks at the Cardinals wide receivers and just goes, just like looks longingly across the sideline, but like, man, and he just fires off a text to Jordy Nelson, miss you, bro.
Hey, boo.
The Packers did return to form last week in the wild card round. That's to the benefit of playing that Washington team.
There's a fierce NFC East.
Yeah, Arizona, on the other hand, is trying to make their second conference championship game in just the last 70 years. I mean, that's being a little bit unfair. They began with Arizona. The St. Louis Cardinals, don't forget about Neil Lomax. No, I mean, like, it's just the Arizona Cardinals. Week 16, the Packers traveled to Arizona and got stomped. However, things have changed for the Cardinals. They've now lost outside linebacker Alex Okafor. He goes to IR.
He hurt his toe, not football related, over the break. I don't know what he did, but yeah, mysterious toe injury.
Power saw.
Yeah.
Always a power saw. They're just so much fun to play with.
I got it for Christmas.
Steel-toed boots are so cumbersome. So the Cardinals, last time that they were on a football field, they were getting blown off by the Seahawks. The key,
Blown off?
Blown off by the Seahawks. Blown off the field.
Oh, okay.
Or was there something wrong with me saying something incorrect?
Sorry, euphemism in my head, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You can't blow off a whole team at once.
That's not even the phrase.
Dude, I got blowed off so good. Wait, like, they didn't show up?
Cardinals are favored in this game by 7 as we record this. That seems kind of excessively large for a playoff game, and yet I'm going to take the Cardinals. What about you?
My friend Bob Sacamano told me about everything on Green Bay with the points. Green Bay with the
Who the
points.
f*** is Bob Sacamano?
Ah, it's a Seinfeld goof.
You're referencing a TV show from 20 years ago.
On the internet.
Now, you can do that with The Simpsons because everybody will respect that.
Like, watch this, like, don't.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, the early game Sunday is, I think we can agree, the best game of the weekend. Seahawks at Carolina, and I don't think I'm being too much of a homer when I say this is the best matchup of the weekend. I think.
Homer.
No, you got the top scoring offense in the Panthers, the top scoring defense in the Seahawks. These are two teams that, despite playing on opposite sides of the country, have faced each other 5 times in the last 4 years. Most recently, in Week 6, the Seahawks led 23-14 in the fourth quarter, but lost the game when Greg Olsen scored a 26-yard touchdown pass on a Seahawks defensive miscommunication. Yeah, maybe I just remember a little bit of it. This Seahawks team that is going into Carolina, though, very different from that team in Week 6.
They've cleaned up their issues against tight ends a little bit. Doug Baldwin started taking steroids.
Yeah, that's steroids did that. That was Russell Wilson, baby. Doug Baldwin finished the season tied with the NFL lead in receiving touchdowns for wide receivers, 14 touchdowns. Not far behind him, Ted Ginn. You'd be impressed if Ted Ginn just caught 10 passes in the course of a year. 10 touchdown receptions. That doesn't even include all the ones that he dropped.
Dion had the best quote about him.
What's that?
He really likes this Ted Ginn guy, how he's coming on, he's looking really good, but I would not trust him if I had to drop a baby out of a burning building. Which actually is a scenario Dion finds himself in a lot.
Why is Deion Sanders on the scene of a fire yet again?
Deion Sanders burns down yet another 7th floor nursery. But I put out a novelty-sized trampoline to drop the babies on. Boing.
One of the things I'm excited for in this game, you've got, I would say, 2 of the 3 best linebacking cores in the NFL, the other being the Patriots.
Do you have any thoughts on Marshawn Lynch purposely throwing in the towel on his Seahawks tenure?
He had a good week of practice before the wild card week, and then just as they boarded the bus to Minnesota, he was like, nah. And you know what? That's kind of what, hey, Matt, you want to go to 0 degree Minnesota? Yeah, I'm good. And then hey, it's time to go. I'm like, you know what? I'm not really feeling it.
I bet you wouldn't go to Charlotte either.
If he does or doesn't, that's not going to make the difference in this game. What's going to be the difference in this game, if the Seahawks are to win, is going to be Russell Wilson throwing the ball, because Josh Norman, an absolute shutdown corner for the Panthers. However, they've lost Charles Tillman and Ben Wickery. Losing 2 of their top 3 cornerbacks is going to leave either Doug Baldwin or Tyler Lockett paired up with Cortland Finnegan. Great guy. Cortland Finnegan, one of the nicer guys in the NFL.
There's 0.0 chance that he and Baldwin don't get in a fight.
Yeah.
It's
you phrased that with horrible syntax, but yes, I agree.
That's a stone cold lock.
The line on this game is Carolina by 2.5. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to take the Panthers here and then hope that I'm wrong.
I'll take the coach who doesn't tackle whiteboards. Panthers.
I think we got a good old-fashioned playoff tie on our hands.
It would be a first. And we wrap up the weekend with the game I'm looking forward to least. Steelers at Broncos. Peyton Manning returns to the Broncos with his lame-ass limp arm against Ben Roethlisberger, who with his injured shoulder and who can't throw deep.
Neither quarterback's going to throw more than 15 yards downfield. It's going to be great.
Let's see. We've got Antonio Brown with with a concussion.
But he was just active.
He really nailed the dead arms and going limp.
The neurologists are in on it. It's a great goof.
Yeah. Neither one of these teams is going to win the Super Bowl. This is just eating up time that you could be spending with your family.
And you know there's going to be another just bad injury to whoever does win.
After a full buffet of playoff football throughout the course of the weekend, you've got a nice delicious appetizer in the Chiefs-Patriots game, and then you've got kind of 2 delicious courses on Saturday night and early Sunday. And then here comes dessert, and it's just 30-pound funnel cake. This is just empty calories that are gonna give you diabetes. The Steelers are being all cagey about what the hell's wrong with Big Ben.
He's got torn ligaments in his shoulder. And
what's amazing to me is that everything that happens to Roethlisberger is he's got a rib is cracked or his knee is sprained. Nothing ever tears or fully breaks. That man is made of vulcanized rubber and molasses. He is an X-Men mutant.
But one that didn't get fully formed.
He's fat Wolverine.
How are the Steelers going to move the ball? Their MVP caliber receivers out. Their quarterback's crippled.
We don't know that Antonio Brown's going to be out yet. I'm sure.
Probably.
I'm sure he's going to magically get cleared from his. He's cleared the concussion protocol. Hey, Antonio. You're cool with your brain dying by age 55, right? And he's like, actually, you're cleared to play! Denver is favored by 6.
6.5 now.
6.5. Are you taking the Broncos?
I'm taking Denver.
You know what? I'm going to say the Steelers cover in a fascinating 6-3 game. So there you go. Those are our picks and previews for the divisional round of playoff games. Best football weekend of the year. Enjoy the games, folks. Thanks as always for watching Uffsides. Thanks for subscribing to SB Nation's YouTube channel. And thanks for commenting, too. Even you, Panthers fans.